to this stretched bar chart. Our stacked bar chart is very similar, except we are not anchored to 100%. We are not looking at kind of across our different groups, the composition in general across the groups. Instead, we're interested in absolute value. So we're still looking at the composition, the proportions of these different categories within a group. But then when we come to looking across groups, actually, we're really interested to see, oh, there are a lot more burgers sold on Saturday than there are on Sunday. That would not show up on the stretched bar chart because everything gets anchored to that full whole. We're looking at proportion or percentages in our stretched bar chart. In our stacked bar chart, we can look at the quantities, the absolute values. It also helps us make general comparisons across our categories and among our groups and things like that. But it also gives us the possibility of looking at absolute values. It makes it harder to see proportionally, are the vegetarian burgers sold on Friday similar to or different proportionally to those spent on Sunday, because the width of it is different, because the absolute value, the total number of vegetarian burgers sold on Sunday was more than it was on Friday. And so that's where it gets a little bit different. So it comes back to the like, well, what are we trying to do? And what are we trying to have going on in our graph? So these are two types of bar charts that we can use when we have multiple categorical variables: days of the week, types of burgers, and numbers. So we've got a number and two categorical variables. Stretch bar chart and stacked bar chart can be super helpful.